Okay, so I'm gonna talk movies now. I'm gonna do May 2024. This is gonna be a monthly movie recap. I have watched 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 movies. I watched 17 movies in May 2024, and I think I need to average about 17 movies the rest of the year. 17 movies a month, because I'm trying to reach my goal of 200 movies watched in a year. So, I think I'm right on target, guys, but I've only watched like 6 or 7 movies this month, and I'm kind of behind, so I gotta step it up. Alright, first film of May 2024. A 2024 film, Challengers. And, man, I found this movie a little silly. My girlfriend and I had to, like, look at each other and, like, come on, man, that's just dumb. That's just silly. There's just some scenes we just couldn't take seriously. But, man, it's pretty thrilling, seeing, where these two guys would end up, how they're gonna face off against each other, see their rise and fall in and out of the tennis matches. You know, it's sexy, you got some sensual scenes, and nothing really stands out in the acting department. There are some good color palettes. There's tons of music cues I didn't like. I think people were going gaga over this Trent Reznor score, but I thought it was okay. But I think the movie overly relies on music cues. I did not like that. 3.5 stars out of 5. I mean, it kind of ends with a bang with a really neat, I guess it was neat. Just the way the director, you are the ball and you're getting whacked around and the camera's like spinning back and forth across the net. That's pretty cool. But hey, man, money well spent at the theater. I'll recommend Challengers. So, second film, I was doing a Star Wars marathon. I watched the first Star Wars film from 1977. Dude, Harrison Ford is so funny in this. I feel like he, as far as the acting department, he stole the show. Alec Guinness was good too. Mark Hamill's okay. Same with Carrie Fisher. I don't really think they were fantastic. But, man, imagine what it was like to see this in 1977, you know? I wish I could have been there. I bet the hype was just nuts, dude. But, man, just browsing the Blockbuster, you know, I must have rented it just like every other kid once or twice. The shooting, I guess I shouldn't complain too much because it's not a Hong Kong action movie, you know. But maybe I'm picky. The stormtroopers just stand there and shoot, man. Like, they don't cover much, and they always miss, and the heroes just stand out there. And I don't think they have much skill in shooting. You know, I've never seen them train with a gun. But they just take him out in like one shot, like super easy. So, can Luke just hop in an X-wing fighter like nothing, dude, and just do shit? I know he can handle those ground racers, you know, pretty well, but he's like one of the best pilots out there. If somebody can explain that to me, let me know. Yeah, dude, it's iconic. 4.5 stars out of 5. I rated The Empire Strikes Back 5. I think it's my favorite, highest rated Star Wars film. I think it's better than the first entry, previous effort. The romance between Han and Leia kicks in. Luke's arc goes into overdrive. You got more cool planets and cities. You got the Yeti Monster Man. And Billy freaking D. Williams, guys. Mr. Colt 45. You know, I met him at a retail store. He was getting parts for his VHS, dude. And we both, my other clerk and I, we like, dude, we loved you in Star Wars. He's like, hey, man, thanks. I appreciate that. I remember that like yesterday, man. He's a good dude. But, I mean, he's kind of like a token a little bit, you know. But, motherfucker probably got paid. Get that money, dude. Black actors, man. If you guys watch the Chappelle Show, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, the cinematography is also awesome. I forgot to mention that, guys. Absolutely incredible. There's a couple of like matte paintings I can tell they used. for some backgrounds. Next film, Return of the Jedi. A step down just a tiny bit, just a little tiny bit, but very entertaining, man. As a kid, this was my favorite. It was because of the Ewoks, but Luke doesn't really have a plan at Jabba's, dude. Like, where's your lightsaber? He could have easily got killed by that huge Rancor monster. And he like hits it with the rock, and he just does huge damage. He's like, "Arr!" But the dialogue and acting doesn't slap that hard, but I'm not tripping about it. We know George Lucas ain't the best at writing dialogue. You got more epic battles on the ground and the spaceship fights, more character arcs, the Ewoks, the Vader reveal. This is one of the best sci-fi trilogies of all time. Carrie Fisher looking sexy in her little outfit. I hate how Lucas added all that CGI shit, man. I kind of wanted to watch the OG. Because, like, at the end, you see Hayden Christensen, like Darth Vader when he was younger. So I thought that was stupid. But hey, man. 4.5 stars out of 5. Next film, The Roundup Punishment. Good movie theater experience. This is a 2024 film. As I noted in my previous stream, you guys need to watch the quadrilogy. Ma Dong-suk, aka Don Lee. A lot of people know him from Train to Busan. Big buff guy. This movie is more of the same. I think the cops are taking down an online gambling business. So, and the main cop, or the cops, kind of align with a criminal to go after him. But I like this film because it's got more dad jokes, of course. It's definitely funny. It's an action comedy. And there's more counter punches, I noticed. Like in the previous entries, man, he's just haymakering dudes, brawling. But man, he's like, he's like doing some boxing moves. Counter punches. I liked it, man. 3.5 stars out of 5. Korea knows how to do action, guys. Alright. Heck, man. The next Star Wars trilogy did not start off well. Dude, Jar Jar Binks, the most annoying character. I feel sorry for the voice actor because the guy, like, he kind of got suicidal and sad over how he was treated. But, dude, blame the script writers and whoever owned this movie production company. But Jar Jar Binks is just like I think like a stereotype of like a black Caribbean guy or something. And like, Misa, yes, massa. It's just so gross. And Natalie Portman's character, Padme, is like, hey, dude, can your people just be cannon fodder? He was like, yes, I'll do whatever. Yeah, sure. Oh, God. So, totally annoying character. I really feel like it's brainwashing kids, man. There's unclimactic chases, especially the one underwater. The action choreography is not the best, dude. They kind of recycle moves. Yoda's CGI'd, unfortunately. So, the pod racing scene is solid. The final lightsaber fight is probably the best in the choreography department. It's got good tension. It was watchable, but I can't recommend it. 2 stars out of 5. Quite possibly the worst Star Wars movie. The next Star Wars movie, Attack of the Clones. They step it up. I would give this a 3 out of 5 recommendation. Dude, when Yoda entered the scene versus Count Dooku, I got this like rush of excitement, like, oh shit! Like, man, that was like cinema. It's like, this is cinema right here. Like the way he enters, man. The fight didn't last too long, but man, that shit went hard, dude. 2 hours and 20 minutes. It went by fairly quick, you know. When you watch a movie and time flies, and you're watching it, you're into it. That counts, man. There's less Jar Jar Binks, thank God. And the romance, the dialogue, dude, it seems forced. It's not deep. And they just fall in love really fast, though, man. I mean, it is a doomed romance, and those make kind of a great story. So, hit or miss. So, oh, I forgot to mention, I do like taking screenshots of movies, guys. I love color palettes and cinematography. Backgrounds and CGI look fake as hell, dude. These first two of the second trilogy just look shitty. I like Obi-Wan playing detective and going around trying to solve a mystery. He goes on his little side quests. So, yeah, man. I'll give it a 3 out of 5. Alright. The best film of the second trilogy. Revenge of the Sith. 3.5 stars out of 5. The opening battle, the lightsaber fights, when Order 66 gets kicked in, damn, the sweeping score. Dude, that shit went hard, actually. When Yoda pops up in the last third, dude, he walks in this door and he just fucking just tosses two dudes like nothing. And when he throws Palpatine, he's like, "Wah!" It was funny to hear him scream. And actually, dude, I can't. The acting was kind of shoddy, but this one, Hayden and Ewan McGregor kind of step it up here. Padme's wasted though. It wasn't that sad. I mean, I guess it's sad to most people, but it didn't really hit me too hard. I guess because I'd seen it before. Again, the film doesn't look good. The CGI is slightly better, but I really didn't want to take any camera screenshots. So I don't understand how Grievous survives out there, guys. He's got his heart exposed. He breathes, like you can see his organs, but he gets sucked out in a vacuum and lives. I know he's a robot. What the fuck? But yeah, man. I'll give that one 3.5 recommendation. So, bam. Alright. I continue my Star Wars marathon. Excuse me. I have to yawn. Oh my god. Excuse me. Star Wars The Force Awakens, man. I think I saw this in theaters. It's more adventures in space. What's not to like, guys? I love when Finn and Poe are reunited, and I love when Finn and Rey are reunited. That really made me happy. It's a good reboot, man. They couldn't fuck this up, so they played it safe. You know, it's kind of a rehash of A New Hope, the first Star Wars film, but hey, man, they did it right. All the characters are good, man. They're funny. They got charm. There's also some good dramatic performances. I really don't understand how Rey and Finn can hold it down with Kylo Ren. Isn't he a skilled lightsaber guy? Rey and Finn don't know nothing about lightsabers. But yeah, man, I laughed, I cried, I was thrilled. So, good job, J.J. Abrams. It's good to see a black actor, man. Finn's cool. Oscar Isaac was probably the funniest, man. He's got a good, he's got charisma. So, good times were had. Virus, dude, I love this sci-fi schlock, guys. This is some good sci-fi schlock, guys. This is from 1999. It's got Jamie Lee Curtis, William Baldwin, Donald Sutherland. This is Donald Sutherland's worst acting performance, though. I don't know what he was trying to do here. Very bizarre stuff. Cliff Curtis. I like seeing him in movies. I like this actor, dude. Julio Oscar Machoso. He plays a character actor. And I'm not going to spoil too much, but I like the way he speaks when stuff happens in the movie. He says some good things. An alien entity infects a spaceship and spreads to a research ship on Earth via satellite. It then takes human lives for resources while looking for ways to destroy Earth. It's a pretty cool premise. For 1999, the CGI is alright. There's good practical effects. The body horror, because it's like the humans become morphed into like robots and stuff, you know. So it's pretty gross out good. Got a lot going for it, man. It's got a AI going awry. It's a slasher. It's got Terminator and the movie Hardware vibes. 2 thumbs up. Alright. Leviathan, dude, okay. Underwater horror, man. I love this movie. Directed by George P. Cosmatos. From the year 1989. Peter Weller from RoboCop. Daniel Stern plays a little Herbert douchebag, man. So, didn't like him at all, or his character. Hector Elizondo, Ernie Hudson, he's in this. But yeah, dude, it's got gross out horror. It's like Alien but underwater. Alien, The Thing, and it's got good pacing, man. And there's a little bit of comedy too. So 4.5 stars out of 5. I like Leviathan. Let's go to Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Dude, I don't understand the hate, man. Second favorite Star Wars right here. 5-star film. Rian Johnson takes chances, and I loved it. This is the best looking Star Wars film. Maybe Empire Strikes Back. Maybe. There's just great cinematography, man. There's good close-ups. And I love when... I always thought when they went to the casino, man, like that was some stupid side quest. Had a bad side quest feel. But, Kelly Marie Tran, Rose, and Finn... Rose is like, dude, look at these ultra-rich funding both sides of war. And Finn's just kind of been there for Rey, you know? He hasn't really had any other motivation, but something clicks inside him like, damn, dude, there's something bigger than Rey. Like, we've got to... The world sucks, and we got to, like, stop all these rich people and bring order back, you know? So it's a great moment there. Oscar Isaac's being Poe. He's being charismatic and taking charge. But the dialogue is the best. This is the best Star Wars dialogue. It's not immaculate, but it's way better. But dude, and Rey and Kylo's lightsaber fight. Is this the best lightsaber fight in the series? Very possible. It's up there. I don't know. Leia surviving in the space vacuum felt odd, but it was alright. The camaraderie and love between characters warms my heart too. So, yeah, man, Star Wars: The Last Jedi. When Rey's lifting those rocks, that shit was awesome. I don't care. Pick Up on South Street. I saw this at Austin Film Society, guys. It's directed by Samuel Fuller, starring Richard Widmark, Gene Peters, and Thelma Ritter. Man, I think she puts in a very strong performance. Very sad, crushing, but the plot: a pickpocket unwittingly lifts a message destined for enemy agents and becomes a target for a communist spy ring. Great snarky, witty dialogue, as you'd expect from a 40s, 50s black and white film. It's got a good plot, man. It's thrilling, and you got a little love that develops. But yeah, man, really impressed with this one. Pick Up on South Street. Heck, I might give it 5 stars. Next film, Deja Vu. Man, I made a mistake. I watched this. I started to get trashed. I was drinking way too much. And I like Tony Scott, man. He's got some style. He's got flair. But, dude, this movie looked like shit. I hate the way it looks. It looks ugly. I think Paula Patton is a talentless hack. She's married to, what's his name? Robin Thicke. They're two talentless hacks. I don't like them. Paula Patton is only there in this film and in the Mission Impossible film. She's just there for eye candy, nothing else. She can't act, can't stand her. And there's this romance angle, right? Denzel sees Paula Patton's dead body on the table, and what's the first thing he does? She's beautiful, he says. It's like, what? It was so disgusting and stupid. And this whole script just seems like written by the CIA, dude. CIA approved script. They jizzed all over it. Because like the deep state surveillance of the good guys, man, and like it's just so pro-military. I don't know, man. 2 stars out of 5. A lot of action Twitter swears by it. I don't know. Next film, The Chronicles of Riddick, dude. Vin Diesel being it's like it was one of his most macho roles. There's some decent action choreography. Carl Urban has some gnarly hair. I don't know. It was kind of a mess, though, so I can't rate it 3. Can't give it a full recommendation. It's 2.5 stars out of 5. So, yeah, I don't know. It's that dystopia feel, man. You've got monsters. got some action, but not all the action's that good. So, Avengers Grimm, one of the worst first-time watches of 2024. This is from the year 2015. I got it because you got Casper Van Dien on the front. I've always wanted to watch more of his films because I like Starship Troopers. But it's like an all-female Avengers take. It's kind of a spoofy kind of feel to it. I laughed a few times because there's some so bad it's good dialogue moments, but man, the action's just, it's not that great. The plot is just kind of thrown together. But hey man, maybe you guys might enjoy it. It's got freaking Lou Ferrigno as Iron John. I don't know any other of these actors, man, but 90-minute watch. You might think it's funny. It's almost a dumpster fire, guys, but. Alright, one of the best first-time watches of the year. One of the best action movies I've seen this year. District B13 from 2004. I can't believe David Bell, he's like an expert parkour. How is he not a star, dude? And same for Cyril Raffaelli. He's a martial artist and stuntman. Incredible, dude. I loved him in Kiss of the Dragon. These two guys killed it, man. David Bell did more of the parkour. Cyril did more of the martial arts action bits. But man, it's so... There's like almost no downtime, guys. It's like 90 minutes, 84 minutes of just fast-paced action. Really enjoyed this, man. 4.5 stars out of 5. Definitely watch that film. So, all right, that about does it for May 2024 movie recap.